I would just say it's a pretty remarkable story. In our past 5 years, our sales have grown from 45 million to 75 million. Our stock has doubled. It's a new culture at Stephens Smith. It was like it seemed every department was out for itself, and I'm trying to bring a lot of teamwork. I don't have to do it myself. I'm not good at teaching teamwork. Leadership Resources is good at teaching teamwork and developing leaders.
We've always been a strong believer in employee development and growth and creating opportunities for a career here. And we've realized that we've always focused primarily on our field employees, teaching them the skills for the trade, and so often promoted people into a managerial role or supervisory role and didn't give them the tools to succeed.
I knew I needed something, because at the time, I was just getting into my department head role. I didn't know, like, what am I supposed to do? You know, I mean, it's not that I got thrown into it. I knew some of the things that I needed to do, but how was my day? What was it gonna look like? And that was my biggest thing coming into the leadership class was I needed help, you know, time frame, organizational skills, how to deal with hard issues and problems. You know, those were my main things.
When I started, that I was always busy, but I wasn't necessarily getting a lot done.
I didn't really view myself as a leader, even though I was.
You would take your best producer in the field and put them into a managerial role, and it was a totally new concept to them, and they'd struggle with it, and a lot of times they'd hate it. There was a lot of growing pains with that, so it was one of the big reasons why we felt like we had to put some emphasis on to giving them the training needed to succeed.
The coaching sessions, the one-on-ones, that's where I really dived into, you know, how's my day, my HPAs.
Maximizing your time, high payoff activities.
My HPAs, I guess you say, is like, what are my high payoff activities? I always hear them say that.
Something that would take 3 hours to do because of interruptions, I could now get done in an hour and then efficiently respond to missed calls, texts, anything like that afterwards.
My biggest improvement would be communicating with the team. Just being confident, asking more questions instead of just assuming. Not just me dictating. They have some input that I think adds buy-in and also helps delegating some of the responsibilities.
You know, when I first started to become a department head, there was times where I was just like, what am I doing here? You know, I just felt buried all the time. Starting this, getting myself organized, getting on a better time frame for myself and my day, it has made me just a better leader.
It was incredible.
The return on the investment has been incredible.
Now, people who've been through the leadership class, we're not three little divisions, we're all one. And that's how they all feel, and we're all one together.
Biggest importance to me is, and I shared with our employees numerous times, is the next leaders and the next CEO of Stephens Smith is sitting in is the current employees of Stephens Smith. And if we invest in now in leadership with even a small group, then that mindset is going to go down to the next level, and then they're going to give it to the next level. And those are the future leaders for Stephens Smith.